Little Miss Recap contains adult language. Little Miss Recap is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Little Miss Recap. My name's Amy.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. Good morning.
Morning, Amy. How are you?
I'm okay. Just chilling. What's up with you?
As you and Becca know, and now the BDFs will know, I just spent about 2.5 hours on the phone trying to pay for health insurance, trying to give somebody a very large sum of money. That's the part that enrages me. Is like, I'm trying to give you money, and you're not allowing me to do it.
Right.
Years ago, I was on the exchange through Obamacare. I'm sorry, the Affordable Care Act. I'm sorry, whatever the hell we're calling it. Anyway,
Obamacare.
Yes, I know. I like saying Obamacare, but it enrages people too. And maybe that's why I should say it. I don't know. I'm so angry at insurance right now. Fuck all these people. But I would say to people, and people would complain about, how terrible Obamacare was. I'm like, I got to tell you, the only time I had trouble with it is when I was actually dealing with the insurance company. The exchange was great.
Yeah, it's just a cluster. It really is.
I'm telling you, non-US BDFs, just be so grateful you don't have to deal with this part of American life.
Yeah. And I was telling Amanda, like, I used to go through this with unemployment a lot. And I was always like, can't this problem solve itself? We have nobody working in the unemployment office and so many unemployed people calling. Hire the people calling.
I gave them a pass during COVID because that was such a clusterfuck. No system was prepared for 40 million people to be unemployed in a month.
No.
That's fine. No. But like any regular Tuesday, I still can't get into unemployment, and it's been 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
God bless America. Happy 4th of July. Happy Canada Day.
Happy 4th of July, guys.
Happy Canada Day to our Canadian BDFs.
Speaking of America, I was at my little country bar.
Yes.
I put a picture in the Backdoor Friends. Okay.
So is this the bar where they have the hot dogs in the crock pot?
Yes. Okay. And yesterday they had a little bit of cheese and crackers in a tinfoil situation.
Nothing wrong with that.
So it's a little country bar, and it is it's adjoined to somee's house.
Right. And you can't curse because grandmom's on the other side of the wall.
Right. But Timmy informed me that grandmom's been dead for quite a while.
So we can curse now?
Grandpa's over there. You still can't curse.
We don't want to upset him. I understand.
Yeah. So Timmy goes usually on Monday nights because his favorite bartender works. So he's like, do you want to come with me? I'm like, you know what? Yes.
Good. I'm glad you got out of the home. It's good for you to leave the leave the perimeter from time to time.
Yes. So I went and we were pulling up and Timmy goes, oh God, this guy's here. And I'm like, what? And he goes, I always fight with this guy. I'm just warning you because you're not allowed to curse or talk politics in the bar.
I'm actually kind of okay. Well, the cursing I'd struggle with, but the not talking politics, that's fine.
Yep. So, we pull up and I know immediately what kind of guy this is because he's got all the pro-gun stuff on the back of his car. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to see eye to eye with this person. But if we're not talking politics, I can probably get along with him. Because I could get along with anybody.
Generally speaking, yes.
Yeah. So we get in the bar and the bartender's like super smart. He has an English degree, like very well read. So like we're chatting about different things. I'm telling him all about the podcast, blah, blah, blah. What kind of things do you cover? We're talking about it. I said, we do a lot of documentaries. Oh, like what? And, I'm naming them. And I got to Oklahoma City bombing.
Oh, boy.
And he's like, oh, you mean when they framed Timothy McVeigh?
The bartender didn't say this other dude.
This other dude. And I was just like, oh, what are you talking about, brother? What?
Did they also, I don't know, frame Ted Bundy? Like, what are we talking about here?
And he just ran through all this misinformation. I have to give it to the bartender because he was helping me.
Good.
Because he was filling in things I'd forgotten. Like, I'd forgotten that Timothy McVeigh admitted to this.
He was proud of it.
Yeah, saying that the only thing he regretted is he didn't know there was a daycare in there. Sure, Jan.
Yeah, whatever.
So, like, I was just like, just listing things off. And then we moved into David Koresh.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a full man. Were you sliding off your chair? You were so excited?
Well, we actually kind of saw eye to eye on the David Koresh thing at first.
Okay.
But then, like, we both agreed government overreach, and I started to get into, this was a point in our country where they didn't know what to do with people who were amassing stockades of
Mhm.
weapons. Like, we still have this problem. Da, 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 da. He didn't
Yeah,
like
he
that.
doesn't agree with that part, but
So
that's okay.
then it turned into child brides and how, that's actually okay in most of the world. And then I started to go
I'm
bananas.
sorry, what?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
And by this time, I was being served my little Sutter Home
Yes,
white Zinfandel bottles. I was on, like, number 3.
were the bottles plastic?
I think they
Okay,
were, yeah.
awesome,
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
She coulda just
Um,
drank it right out of there.
the bartender comes over, I'm like, "Can I get a picture of you being like a sommelier with my Sutter Home?" He's like, "Sure." Um, so it went into child brides are okay to, yes, there are definitely aliens, they built the
Okay,
pyramids,
sure,
that kinda
whatever.
stuff. Okay. That's harmless
Of
stuff.
I gotta tell
Whatever.
you, of all conspiracy theories, the idea of, like, aliens building the pyramids, I think it's
Mhm.
ridiculous, and I think it's
Mhm.
xenophobic and racist, but you know what? Fine,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm not gonna fight about I had to fight
This
with the insurance
guy
company today. I'm not fighting with those people.
this guy was so wrong, Amanda. I even had him on I knew which Rocky movie. He gives Adrian the serpentine bracelet
Ah,
and says it's like a snake but won't bite you. He's trying to tell me it's Rocky 1. I'm like, "It is Rocky 4, sir."
okay, okay,
I even had that one right.
okay.
So let me tell you where we
Where
ended.
did you end?
And this is when I said to Timmy, "Okay, we need to
Okay,
leave."
because you were gonna get yourself in trouble real soon.
We ended with, "But did 6 million Jews die in the Holocaust?"
Okay,
I'm
okay.
like, "Okay, we're leaving. We're leaving right now." And I had to come home. And I was like and the bartender actually texted Timmy later that night and was like, "Hey, thanks for" because we left him like a nice tip. I said to Timmy, "How much of a tip did we leave
Right.
him? Because
Is
he's
this worth his
texting you, thank
while?
you." And, he's like, "It was a lot of fun having you guys in, whatever." I was like, "Okay, dude." But it was yeah, so there are still people saying
Oh,
this
I know there
stuff.
are. Oh, I know
And
there
this
are.
was a young guy. He was 40 years old.
Oh, come on, dude. You should know better.
I
I'll give
know.
you the alien
I
shit,
know.
but as soon as we start into Holocaust deniers
Ugh,
and
I had to
9/11
leave. I
truthers,
had to
I'm
leave.
out. I'm
I
out.
had to leave because I was like, I am going to burn this bar down with him in it.
Yeah. And we
I
don't
just
wanna
had to
do that
walk
to
away.
grandpa.
No,
We
no,
don't
no,
or the crock
no,
pot of hot dogs. We can't be messing with
no.
either of these things.
Actually, you know what they this is so funny. You know what they
What?
had? The bartender, his name's Jerry. He's like, "Oh, do you guys want some homemade cookies?" And he brings out this cookie tray. I was like,
Yes.
"Yes." And I'm over there, I'm going, "Are these pepper cookies?" And he's like, "What?" And I'm trying to explain to him what a pepper cookie is. "Are these ricotta
Oh.
cookies?" And I said, "Are you Italian?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Okay, well, da 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 da." And he goes, "These were left over from my nephew's first Holy Communion." I'm like, "Yes, we are in Northeast
Yes, that
Pennsylvania.
makes perfect
When
sense.
you're bringing the Italian
From the
cookies left
communion.
over from cousin Nino's communion,
Yep.
we're in Northeast
Yes, it all makes
Pennsylvania."
sense. And
100%.
actually, you could be
Yes.
outside of Philadelphia too. It really
Yeah.
in certain
Yeah.
parts. Mhm. Yeah.
Did I eat those cookies? Yes, I did.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I did. And the cheese.
Okay. That's exciting.
Mhm. Oh, and then we talked about John Bonet for quite a
Oh,
while.
where does he fall on John Bonet, this dude?
The bartender absolutely believes it was an
Okay.
intruder, and the bartender believes Karen Reed was framed.
Okay. Okay. We like the bartender.
Yeah, the other dude was not weighing in on that yet.
Okay.
It wasn't until I said Timothy McVeigh that he really perked
I
up.
see. I see. We need to pull in that
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
That's like I was asking you and Becca about Brian Koberger, who I always want to say
Mhm.
Kohlberger. I feel like there should be an
It's
L there. I know
I
there's
think
not.
it's
It's
Koberger,
Koberger. I
yeah.
want there to be an
Yeah.
L, but there's not.
I'm so glad that he pleaded guilty. I know the families are upset and they want justice, but
This
what
is
more
justice.
justice can you have than this guy getting a life
Right. And he
sentence?
can't
It would just
appeal.
be the death penalty, and trust me, that's better for him than staying his life in jail.
Absolutely. And it would cost
Mhm.
so much more money. And I don't think now I've never obviously been in the situation where my child has been murdered. So I'm saying
Sure.
this through the eyes of a very innocent child in this regard. But the amount of pain they would go through for every appeal this guy would have done if he had been convicted of
Yeah, because they took
they
appeals
took
off the
appeals
table now.
like this
Mhm.
this is this is a level of closure in that
Yeah.
this family doesn't have to worry about Brian. He is in prison for the rest of his life where he belongs.
Yeah, because I know, like, a lot of times with the school shooters and stuff, they have to go to the parole hearings all the time. They have to go to the appeal like, it's an
You
ongoing
never
process.
if you're invested in the case until that person dies, It's never
Mhm.
over.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Some of them go every 2 or 3 years, and it's like, it's crazy. What's the matter?
I heard this noise from the side of the room, and I was like, "What the
Yeah.
it sounded like something cracking. No, there's, like, some plastic bag over there, and Toby's chewing on it. I'm like,
Okay.
"Jesus, my nerves are
We
frayed."
can't take much more this morning. So let's get to the ultimatum, shall we?
Yes, let's go to the ultimatum.
Okay.
These people,
So
Amy.
I have 10 pages of notes, so buckle in.
Okay,
Strap
I'm
in.
here.
Okay.
You got me.
All right. Episode 8, I thought, was the best episode of this
Yes, the
season.
most happened
It
for
was
sure.
the richest. It was, them coming back together. The the reunion, not much. I wasn't really into it. The part I loved about the reunion was when they were complimenting Joanna Garcia
That
Swisher
was
at the end
very
and she was
sweet.
crying.
That was very, very
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
I really wonder, and we'll get to it when we get to the reunion in detail, if, like, Marie was on something. Like, she
I watched it again and I didn't see
she
that, but I
well, what I
did
mean
see
is
her just real
she
bitchy.
made no sense.
She was, you know what she was doing? She was referencing things without giving context. So she was like, "How about those Brussels sprouts?
Right.
What'd you think?" And this was clearly a fight that she had with Mel,
Mhm.
because Mel says, "You can't let go of those Brussels sprouts."
Right.
But like, she's not giving us any context, so it seemed
And
nonsensical.
I think she was trying to, and people do this all the time. I think she was trying to use big words to sound in a certain way, to sound like
Mhm.
she I don't know, to sound
Like
something,
me when I say ancillary and
and
stuff,
none
right?
of the words were being used correctly. And I think
Mhm.
that's part of why I was like, what are you trying to say?
She was real pissed
She
off.
oh, that woman is
Mm,
she
mm.
and Marita were so angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get
Yeah.
there. Okay.
All right. So let's start with episode 8, Haley and Pilar, shall we?
Sure.
Pilar just breaks my heart.
Pilar breaks my heart too, and I did not think these two crazy kids would make it, and I think they're
I
really
love
gonna
them.
make it.
I
I
love
do
them.
too.
They need to be
I
protected.
do. I thought
Who would
Haley and
have
Megan
seen
needed
that?
to be protected, but no, it's
No.
Haley who needs to
Who
be
would have
protected with
seen
whomever
that
she's with.
McGann is
Evil.
the villain
I
here now?
know. I
Wow.
believed in their
Wow.
love.
So we open with Pilar telling Haley how she doesn't know how to talk to her or deal with this because she's really
Mhm.
struggling with Haley saying, "I'm in love with McGann."
Yeah,
So she starts to cry about her parents not accepting her. And I just wrote, I am so grateful we're having this conversation on television. It is important that people
I
say
agree.
this. And I hope that Pilar's parents are watching this and feeling like
And I hope
dickbags
they are
because they
going,
should
"Oh
be.
my god, our baby is suffering and we love her and that's
Yes.
all that matters."
Yes. Yes. So she cries and says, "The people who brought me into this world are fucking ashamed of me.
Mm.
Nothing I do is enough because I'm with a woman just because of who I love. It has destroyed my self esteem."
Oh, I again, just like who did I want to adopt yesterday and build them back up?
Uh, Olivia
Al-
Plath, Mariah
Mariah
Plath,
Plath.
Mariah
I want to
Plath.
do that with
Mhm.
Pilar, but I don't need to break her down to build her up. I just want to show her what it looks like to have parents who
Who love
full-throatedly and
you.
full-heartedly support her.
Mhm. I have to tell you guys, if you have not listened to our Welcome to Plathville, it was
Unhinged.
unhinged. We went an hour and a half. We have erection cam.
Oh my god. Apparently what I
I
should do
had
is
so
be
much fun.
post anesthesia occasionally a little bit more often and all shit will break loose.
We laughed so
So
hard.
great. I
We had a
needed
lot
it
of
so
fun
good.
doing
I
that.
needed it so
Yeah, it
badly.
was good.
Okay.
So Pilar doesn't want to be chosen because Haley's like, "I still love you unconditionally." And Pilar's like, "I don't want to be chosen out of fear or habit.
It's fair.
Like, I want you to love me because you love me." And she says, "I love you enough to let you, like, to encourage you to leave if that's what makes you happier." That is somebody who loves
That is
somebody.
somebody who loves somebody.
Mhm.
Full stop.
So they go watch a sunrise, and Pilar asks, "What are you getting from Megan that I didn't give you?" And Haley says, "She was checking on me, making me her priority, really focusing on how I felt." And Pilar says, "You were seen in a way that I wasn't seeing you, and it's hard not to take that personally."
Yeah.
And now we learn that Haley went out to a club and they saw Megan and Dana, and Megan blew her off.
Mhm.
She even sent Megan a song that reminded her of Megan. And Megan was like, "We can't talk, bitch. Don't even contact me again." Ice cold. The wall went up.
Wow.
Wow.
After these two like declared their love for each other.
And we fucking saw it,
Yes.
Megan.
You
Don't try to gaslight
No.
us. We saw it.
These idiots who sit there and forget that you are being filmed.
I know. Dana and Megan is really sorry she hurt Dana, but she's also like, you had some sexual stuff with Mel.
Mhm.
Like, you're not innocent
No.
here.
And they're trying to play off like they were innocent, which is bullshit.
Mhm. And Megan seems really into Dana. Like, she seems like she's recommitted.
Mhm.
She's back. She's like, "You're my comfort. You're my home. I've missed you so much." And now the narrative, Dana is so fucking manipulative.
I really dislike her.
I do
I
too.
didn't like
She's the
her
villain we were waiting
I didn't
for.
like her going into the switchback, and I hated her by the
Mhm.
end.
Well, now there's like a narrative that Dana's throwing out that Megan is kind of buying.
Mhm.
And it's like, you must have been so hurt by me ignoring you that you banged Haley and fell in love.
Mhm.
And I wrote, did Haley manipulate her? Because Dana is trying to convince Megan
Mhm.
that she has been manipulated by Haley. And we did not see that.
No, no. Dana is the
Mm-mm.
master manipulator here. The fact that
Yes.
she
And
finally gets Megan over to her side and then flips it right back on her.
yep,
Oh my
yep.
god.
And then Dana says she needs, quote, surety
Not a word.
that Megan will not do this again and will show up for her and be her ride or die. So now they're cuddling and telling each other how much they love each other. And Dana says to Megan, I will always protect you and be on your team. But I do think you would need to have a conversation with Haley and a really clean and intentional conversation about boundaries. Megan kind of pushes back and she's like, but, like friends support each other. And Dana's like, no, 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 no. You need to cut her off.
Mhm.
This is it. And Megan says, well, we need time before we could be friends. And Dana's like, we need a lot of time. And that's not even a potentially soon thing, in my opinion. Dana does not have a strong command of the English language. Can we just.
Maybe that was Marie's problem and Dana's problem. Like, we
Yeah.
just are throwing out words that are not actual words or the correct word to use
Mm
in this situation.
hmm. Mm hmm.
This is what's
Now,
Did they go to high school with Ace and Caitlin in Arizona? Is that the problem?
did they go to high school with the Platts
Maybe.
over at Kim's
Maybe they
farmhouse?
did. Something
Where Live,
happened.
Laugh, Love are grading those papers?
Live, laugh, love are trying to do flashcards with Mariah for vocab, and it's not going well.
So Dana keeps saying that Haley's playing games. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go to Marita and Ashley. I can't
Okay.
make sense over there. So they're meeting with Ashley's sisters, and Ashley says, I thought we were good. And so they're meeting with Ashley's sisters, and Ashley says, I thought we were good, but our first week back together was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And Marita's like, yeah, we have different fighting needs. She needs space. I need reassurance. The sisters are like, this is not good.
This is DOA, girls. Be done.
Yeah. Yeah. And I wrote, do you think Ashley called these sisters ahead of time
And said,
and was like,
help,
I need you guys
help me
to
to
give me.
get out of this
Yeah.
situation.
I'm trying to escape and I need you guys on my side.
I think Marita
'Cause
is an endless well of need that
agreed.
will never be filled by anybody. And she has such unrealistic expectations of what a relationship looks like.
I
It's
agree.
ridiculous.
I can't even. I have watched 10 episodes of these two together, okay?
Mhm.
And I can't even tell you what the problem is here.
The problem is,
Because Marita just keeps berating Ashley
Mhm.
that Ashley's not giving her what she needs, but we don't know what she needs.
she needs grand gestures of love all day, every day.
Yeah, that's exhausting.
Nobody
that's
can
not
live like that.
realistic. No. I want to talk about this conversation between Marie and Mel.
Okay.
Because it was intense.
I want to hug Marie. I mean, she drove me crazy at the
I
reunion.
also feel really bad for Mel. I think Mel is a broken
I do
person.
too. I think these are both very broken people. Well, they
So
started a food truck business on the day they met.
yeah. Mel is sitting like up on the counter.
Mhm.
And she's saying that she struggles to see herself in a long-term relationship because she never had a good role model for marriage. She lived with her uncle and his girlfriend when she was growing up, and the girlfriend was always like, help me break into his phone to see if he's cheating
Right.
on me. And it was not safe and not
No.
healthy. And Marie assures her, like, that will not be us. We are different. And she says something really interesting here. She's like, maybe you can be the person to break out of the cycle and have a healthy
I
relationship.
thought that was beautiful, actually.
I did too. I did too. I think So it doesn't really count because I've been divorced
Right.
once. But I think I might be the person in my family to make a marriage
Well, you
last
are.
so far.
So far.
I mean, everything could fall apart tomorrow. Timmy could meet a woman at this bar.
I don't think we're in danger of that. We've now heard who hangs out at this bar. I don't think we're in danger there. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
But, yeah, like, I didn't have I say this all the time. Every single person in my family has been divorced, right down to my
I didn't
great-grandparents.
have any really great role models for what healthy marriages look like, and it took me 3
Mm-mm.
times to get to one.
Yeah, yeah,
So, and
exactly.
it took a lot of work on myself to get to
Mhm.
one.
Yeah, like, when you don't have that modeled for
Mm-mm.
you. Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. Amanda,
Amy.
for our sponsor, Lumi Gummies today, I have an idea. I think we should do a rapid fire bonus round. Which 90-day celebrity stars need a Lumi Gummy or have taken a Lumi Gummy, maybe?
Okay. Madeline.
Oh, I have her on my list too. Manon. Manon could really use indica.
Yeah, to calm her the fuck down.
Just calm down a little bit.
I think Jenny could use a sativa to maybe up the energy a little bit because there's none there.
Funny you mentioned Jenny. I have Sumit's aunt can use
Oh,
one
definitely.
to chill out a little bit.
She definitely could use one. This is a wild card. Florian could use one. I don't know
Oh.
what I don't know what variety,
Yeah,
but
maybe he needs a hybrid.
I feel like Florian on a gummy would be good.
Yeah. I also have Dylan's mom from
Oh,
Dylan and Patia,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I have Luke's dad of
Oh,
Luke and Madeline.
yeah.
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah.
And we can use Lumi gummies as well.
Yes.
Yes.
All the time.
Consistent, mellow, and super delicious, Lumi gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end of the day de-stressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi gummies has a strain that's right for you. So, Amanda, our flavor that we like a lot in this home is the sour strawberry cookie hybrid.
Ooh, is it particularly sour?
It's not super sour because I don't
Okay.
like sour things.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I just find that it's the perfect blend of up and down. It's right in
Okay.
the middle.
Nice.
But you feel good. I really like it.
I'm a hybrid girly myself, and I'm going to go with the watermelon sorbet because I do enjoy
Delish.
watermelon, and it's just a nice, cool, chill evening of watching TV.
You know what I need to do? I need to take one before Sister Wives comes out.
Yes.
Before I
Yes.
meet my arch nemesis
Yes.
in the ring.
Yes. I think it would help you a great deal. I think it would help Cody Brown a great deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, Lumi gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's LUMI gummies.com. Use code Little Miss Recap for 30% off your order. That is Lumi Gummies, LUMI gummies.com. Code Little Miss Recap. Lumis.com. Code Little Miss Recap. It's 30%. And the link is in the show notes if you guys need it. So, interestingly, Mel asks Marie, what makes you feel safe? And Marie says, trust, love, check ins. And Mel says, it's interesting because all of the things that make you feel safe make me feel unsafe.
I know.
She said, when you trust someone, you get close to loving someone. What does that set you up for?
She's been so hurt. She's been so hurt.
Marie says, well, it can set you up for like good memories, happy Christmases, good birthdays. And Mel's like, I just don't know if I want that. Mel has to do a lot of work on herself before anything happens
Mel
here.
needs to be single for a very long time.
Yeah.
It's sad.
And the answer is not Dana.
No. Because Dana's just as broken, but in a different way.
Yeah. Marie says, I am safe and stable, and I don't even know what to say to this. Like,
I'd be so hurt too if I were in Marie's shoes.
Yeah, and I don't know. So Marie is the one whose mother unalived herself, correct?
That we think, yes.
Well, she definitely unalived herself.
Yes,
we just don't know.
Right. We think she blames herself, blah, blah, blah.
So I don't know. Maybe Marie did a ton of therapy, but I was going to say this is a very heavy lift for even an emotionally healthy person to be able to take Mel and piece her back together. that I don't know if Marie has the tools for this, but it also kind of worries me that is Marie in a savior role
Oh,
here?
I think she is. I think she is. I
Yeah,
think and I think she does love Mel. I think she wants to be
I do
with
too.
her. But Mel is this is the advice I give to people on the Are We Dating the Same Facebook group. I'm like, when people are like, "Well, I love this guy, but they're an addict." I'm like, "They're not in good working order." And you have to be in good working order to be in a relationship. And not being in good
Yeah,
working order doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't mean you're unlovable, it doesn't mean anything.
yeah,
It just means currently you are not in a place where you can have a healthy relationship. Mel is not in good working order.
yeah, I agree. Kyle and Bridget, these 2 are
They're
fine.
fine. They're
They're fine,
fine.
but they do meet with Kyle's parents
Mhm.
again, and Kyle's mom doesn't come off great here. We get a real push for the, traditional marriage.
Yeah, but I'm okay with that. I still love Kyle's parents.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
Kyle's mom.
yeah. Well, there's a lot of, like, is Kyle ready for marriage? And both of the parents at the same time go,
No.
"No,
And then
no,
it's this whole
mm-mm."
like you need to be able to buy a house, blah blah blah. No, you don't.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a
I
fair thing to put on. Are these guys Gen Z or millennials?
I don't
They're
know. Do we know how old
they're
they
like in
are?
their late 20s, early 30s.
Which would make them born when?
2000, 20 or 98, 97, something like that.
So Gen Z is born after
Okay,
96.
so they're probably Gen
So
Z
yeah.
or close
Yeah,
to it.
yeah.
They're right on the
They probably
cusp.
are because my kids are 18 and they're in the
Okay,
middle.
so they're on the cusp
So,
regardless of where
yeah.
they fall exactly. That's an
Mhm.
unrealistic expectation to put on because it's not the world we grew up in. It's definitely not the world that boomers
It's
grew up in.
it's not a housing market we grew
No.
up in.
Mm-mm, not remotely.
So, mom does have a good analogy here that I really appreciated. She said, "If a couple is a boat and a sail, you could use more boat."
Yeah, okay.
And I kinda
I
liked
like
it.
that
I
too.
was like, I think there's a lot of things unspoken here. Like, maybe Kyle's kind of a mess with
Yeah.
money or you know what I mean? Like, there's something unspoken
Switches
here.
jobs all the time. Like just kind of
Yeah,
is
yeah.
floating around, not tethered to anything.
Well, and I kind of wrote, are they maybe bumming money from mom and dad a
Maybe.
lot? Do you know what I mean? Brittany and AJ, these 2 are fine.
They're fine.
They're at a dinner and AJ's just love bombing her. Psh, psh,
That's all
psh.
AJ does.
AJ says, I just worry you'll wake up and realize you could do better. You're so successful, blah, blah, blah. And Brittany finally goes, if you want to make something of yourself, go ahead and do it.
Right.
Stop talking about it.
I liked that. I like that because she keeps saying, you
Wow.
deserve better when I get there, when I get there. And she's like, well, then go there. I'm not stopping you.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
Yeah.
I bet if
And
AJ
they
said
make
to,
out. Blah, 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 blah,
I
blah,
bet if
blah.
AJ said to Ashley tomorrow, I want to start a food truck or something, Ashley would be like, great, let's go. Like,
I know where there's an
I know,
opening.
I know someone who needs some help with a food truck. No, like, I really think Ashley would be like, you want to be an entrepreneur? Let's do this.
I think the first thing AJ needs to do if they get in on that food truck is to fix the font on the goddamn menu, please. Because it is horrific. And a couple BDFs have messaged me and been like, yeah, can't even read it. Can't even read it.
I love
Jesus.
you.
All right. So now we have the cocktail party. Going into this, there's
Oh,
tension.
yeah.
Because Mel texts Dana and Dana said, please do not contact me. It makes me uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Mel says, it was weird because it didn't feel like a real conversation between us. It felt like Megan was like
Oh, I
hovering
bet
in
she
the
was.
corner.
I think McGann and Dana are now like, we have closed ranks. Everybody
I'm
else
done with
out.
these
I'm done
two.
with these two. I can't believe I was sucked into McGann, but I
I was
was.
too. I was too. And I'm not into,
No.
no, Megan, poor showing.
Bye.
So Megan and Dana talk. Now, this is really interesting because remember, up to this point, oh no, it's not here
No,
yet.
I think it's later.
Yeah, yeah. Because up to a certain point, Dana's like, I forgive you, I love you, you've been manipulated, and then she turns it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the night before the decisions.
Yep.
And I'm like,
when Todd and I were watching that, I was like, am I seeing this right? She has totally
Yeah.
flipped this script. He's like, this is
Yep.
diabolical.
Yep. Did you catch Pilar and Haley making fun of McGann's name?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so now the party. There's a lot of tension, like I said, and McGann is okay. Did you see this? McGann looks at Haley. Haley looks at McGann, and McGann puts her hand on her heart.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Bullshit. Stop it. Go away.
Fuck right
Fuck off,
off.
McGann. I'm done with you. Fuck off with your like, oh, I miss you. My heart will go
Yeah, fuck
on. Celine
right
Dion
off.
style. Shut up.
Mm-mm. Mel and Dana are the first to sidebar.
Mhm.
And Mel says Dana's being weird towards her. Dana's like, what are you fucking talking about? I'm fine. Everything's great. Mel says, you helped me grow so much. You made me feel less crazy, more so than my partner of the last 4 years who makes me feel fucking insane.
Okay, if you're
Okay, that's not
pro
good.
tip, if you
Hit
say
us.
that your partner is making you feel fucking insane, I'm going to say
There's a
more than
problem.
an hour,
Mm-hmm.
you're out.
Mm-hmm.
This is not
You're out.
healthy. This
Done.
is not good.
No.
Go away.
Mm-mm. Mel says, Dana says, we knew we would feel abandoned by each other.
Mhm.
And Mel's like, but you promised me you would be my
Yeah.
friend. And Dana says, look, I'm dealing with these tattoos. Okay, I got a lot going on over here.
Still dealing with tattoo gate
Apparently,
over here.
apparently, I promised McGann I was going to get one with her. I don't even fucking remember this, but now I'm paying the price for
I'm
it.
sure she does remember it. She's just using it as a manipulation tactic.
Exactly.
I don't trust Dana or McGann as far as I can throw them.
Well, and then Dana says, I'm sorry I can't be here for you right now. That's why we got the tattoos. And I don't want to see this behavior from you again. And Mel goes, okay, mom.
Right. Fuck off.
Proper response.
Yeah,
Mel.
I like that. Okay, mom.
Mm-hmm. Now McGann approaches Haley.
Oh, God. This is so awful.
It's very tense. McGann says, I wanted to maximize my time with Dana because I had hurt her so much. Do not forget, Dana and Mel fucked.
Yes.
They fucked too.
Right. But they're both lying about it. The
Yes.
difference is
Yep.
that Haley and McGann were at least honest about how they came out of round one.
Yeah. Haley says, your harsh energy was just jarring.
Yeah.
And McGann's like, I wanted to set a boundary so you could respect my trial marriage. And Haley brilliantly points out that McGann did to her exactly what McGann was upset about Dana doing to McGann.
Yep.
And McGann says, well, if she had validated what we had, it would have affected our trial marriages. I don't even know what that means. No. Haley disagrees and says, I really hurt Pilar.
Yeah.
And whatever. Meanwhile, Dana, cut to Dana and Mel, is telling Mel that McGann fell in love with Haley. She's like, she just told me right out she's in love with Haley. And Mel's like, do you trust Haley? And Dana says, no. Pilar and Haley came here for a reason to leave one another. And McGann knows she got manipulated.
Wow. I really don't think Haley and Pilar showed up to break up.
I don't either.
I think Ashley showed
Dana's
up to
a moron.
I think Ashley showed up to break up with Marita. But
Ashley's like, I
gotta get
really
the fuck out of this. Have you seen this? This bitch is 2 seconds away from bunny boiling over here. Like, yeah. I gotta get out.
Well, McGann says, I had a very authentic 3 weeks with you, and I don't regret anything. But I made a lot of promises I should not have made because I thought I was done with Dana. But I am not in love with you. And Haley's like, what? She goes, we held each other and cried and said, I love you. I'm in love with you. McGann's like, did I say that? I don't remember it.
Oh. Wow.
I almost screamed. I was like, what
the hell are we talking about here?
And Haley says, this is the backtrack of the century. Yep. And I'm fucking done with you.
Good for you. Wow.
Wow. Okay. All right. We get some little scenes after the dinner. Nothing crazy here. We see Ashley and Marita making a vision board.
Okay, whatever.
One scene that was really beautiful is Pilar and Haley have her dad over. Haley's dad.
I like Haley's dad a lot.
I love him too. And Haley is telling her father how hurt she is about McGann right in front of Pilar.
I actually think this is good and healthy. I really do.
I do too.
I think this is these two finally being really vulnerable and authentic with each other.
Don't forget, they were together for 10 years.
And they met when they were 18.
Yeah.
So young.
They have a long history with each other. So Haley kind of slow rolls this all out to Dad, including how she's hurt. And Dad's like, okay. And he hugs Haley. And he's crying and she's crying. He's like tearing up.
Yeah.
He's not like crying.
No, but he's tearily touched by seeing his daughter in pain.
And he says, it's hard to be in this intense of an experience without developing
Mhm.
feelings. And he's like, you read the situation wrong. It's okay. It happens to everybody.
Mhm.
And then he says, I want to make it clear. And he turns to Pilar. He says, I am not just here for Haley. I am here for you too. And Pilar cries.
Mhm.
And she says, I don't have a dad or any unconditional love. So I'm so grateful for you. It was
It
very
was very
sweet.
sweet, and you can tell he really looks at Pilar as his other daughter. It's very sweet.
Put him up in the pantheon of
Good reality
good
TV
men.
good reality TV dads for sure.
Yeah. Yep. He is a good
Yep,
man. Let's put it
he
that way.
seems to be. We're gonna find out tomorrow
Okay.
he's, like, embezzling millions of dollars and, like, from, like, small children or something.
Yes. So again, we're back with Megan and Haley or Megan and I'm sorry, Dana. And Megan is saying that she's starting to make progress with her family. Hey, today my mom didn't mention me marrying a guy. So that's progress.
Wow.
Wow. Again, we have a vague chat between Marita and Ashley where Marita's saying, I don't get what I need from you. She's crying. She says, Brittany told me I was worth something more. I just don't know what's happening
I don't
here.
either.
I wrote, nothing will be enough for this
No,
girl.
nothing will be
Yeah.
enough for this girl because she is a walking abyss of need.
Yeah. All right. Pilar and Haley. Pilar says, I really wanted you to experience what you did, but I feel bad for Dana. And Haley says, she thought Dana was the problem, but maybe Megan is the problem.
Mhm.
And I think the two of them together are
I
the
think so
problem.
too. I think apart they're not great, but I
I
think
agree.
apart Dana is worse than McGann. Put them together and it's bad. These two are unhinged.
Pilar says, I don't want to be a safe second option here.
Good for
And
her.
I think that is a really good thing to
Mhm.
say. Like, I will leave with you, but I don't want it to be because Megan won't leave
Right.
with you.
And I don't think it is
Yeah.
I think Haley finally came back.
Yeah. Yep. Mel, again, real dodgy. I would not make a commitment to this person.
Mm-mm.
I'm just going to say, because Marie's like, how you feeling? And Mel's like, it switches by the moment. Like 1 minute I'm into you, 1 minute, like
No.
it's just all over the
Marie
place.
deserves somebody
And
who's
Marie's like,
healed.
Marie goes, I love that for me.
I want to use that line more often when someone tells me something really
Yeah.
bad. I want to be like, I love that for me. Oh,
Yeah.
much
So
like when I was having to fight with the insurance company today and they said, you basically,
I love that
you're
for
shit out
me.
of luck. I love that for me. I love it.
Mm-hmm. So here's the scene. Megan and Dana are eating on the balcony. Megan confides in Dana that she used to watch the Fast and the Furious and loved the barbecue scenes. I thought that was
That's
cute.
cute. Whatever.
And Megan believes that this whole thing will make them stronger because they have both hooked up with other people. And she believes that they learned their lesson from this and they won't be doing that again. And then Dana says, well, it's not like you hooked up with some random girl on a drunken night. You formed a whole other relationship of like love for someone. And I'm scared I don't have the capacity to move on from that. And what's hard about this is you're not acknowledging it was wrong. You said you would do it again. I don't know if this is something I forgive. And I wrote, she waited until the
Day
day
before.
before the switch or the decision.
To throw this back at her. They're
Wow.
diabolical. Both of them are, but Dana's really diabolical. I don't know. I know I keep saying, but Megan, but Dana, but Megan, but Dana. They're
I
both a
know.
problem.
I know. I
They're
know.
both a real
I know.
problem.
Episode 8 was the most
Mhm.
interesting one, in my opinion. So, episode 9, we get the decisions. So, let's run through those pretty quick because it pretty much all ends how we thought it would.
Well, once by the end of episode 8, it ends how we thought it would. It does not end how you and I predicted it would end.
No,
No.
not at all. So, Haley and Megan meet. Haley gives her gift that was supposed to be here before the end of the trial marriage. Megan is wearing a long ponytail and a suit.
I didn't like her look at all.
I didn't like that look at all. Way hotter when she had her hair up.
I agree.
And Haley tells Megan that she does not believe that Megan is being honest with herself. I agree. Megan is cold as ice.
As cold as ice.
She even tells Haley that if they want to be friends, are you ready for this, Amanda? Haley owes Dana a fucking apology.
Are you
No,
kidding me?
no,
Are
no.
you kidding me?
Haley's like, "Fuck right
Good for
off."
you could see in that moment any trace of, like, affection that Haley still had for Megan was gone. She was like, "Oh, fuck
Gone.
you."
Well, and you even saw McGann kinda go, "Well, for not respecting," because I think McGann read that Haley was like, "Are you fucking out of your mind
Right,
right
so she's like,
now?"
"Oh, I'll give you the reason." It's still bullshit.
Yeah, still doesn't matter. AJ and Brittany get engaged. AJ's the one who proposes.
Mhm.
Haley and Pilar, I love these
I do
2.
too. It's very
Pilar
sweet.
says, "You were my best friend before we loved each other. I choose you every day. I was trying to prove myself to people who don't matter." Pilar proposes. Haley says, "Yes, I love you." They're
They're
good.
great. They're gonna
Mhm.
be fine.
Okay. Marita and Ashley.
Wow.
We begin with the black cat circling
Never a
them.
good sign unless it's Leo and Toby. It's not a good sign.
Like, will not stop
I
circling
know,
them.
it's really kind
Won't
of
leave them
funny.
alone.
And they're like, "Ooh, is this a bad sign?"
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Or
Mhm.
it's actually a good sign because you 2 should not be together.
No. So Ashley asks if Marita has been happy for these past few months, and Marita's like, "Not really." And Ashley's like, "You know what? I don't want to hold you back from the love that you think you deserve or that you
Mhm.
want. So I'm not really ready for an engagement." Marita says, "Tuh, I was ready and I would have said yes, but you took it away." Now, don't forget, Ashley was the ultimatum giver.
Yes.
And here she's like,
Never
"Never
mind.
mind."
Abort. Up. She's Homer Simpsoning back into the bushes like, "I gave you an ultimatum. Nope. Don't know what you're talking about, crazy
Don't want
girl."
it. Don't want
Nope.
it. Don't
Don't
want
want
it.
it. Don't need it. Nothing.
Bridget and Kyle are
Yeah.
great. They decide to get married. Kyle's the one who
Mhm.
proposes. Dana and Mel.
Real quick, I
Yeah.
thought Kyle looked great. I like Kyle in a suit. I think Kyle's a very attractive person,
Sure. Yeah.
but they had the worst, like, pink, like, penny loafer shoes. I don't know what these shoes were.
Yeah.
They were bad. As
Yeah.
soon as, like, her
Yeah.
feet came their feet, I think they use both pronouns actually. But anyway,
Yeah.
as soon as Kyle's feet come out of this truck, I'm like, "Ugh." Bad
I
shoes.
thought
Bad
Bridget
shoes.
looked really cute. Bridget's got a little bit of a prince vibe to her.
Bridget has some very un Bridget has unique style.
I love it.
It
I
works
love
for
it. I'm
her.
here for it. Yeah. Yep. Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. So Dana and Mel.
Wow.
McGann says she's gotten her family on board. I don't know why we're hearing from McGann. This is Dana and Mel's
Mhm.
situation. Dana says, I read a letter. Oh, wait, I have this confused. No. Okay, I'm sorry. I got
Okay.
confused. All right. They get there and Dana says, "I read the letter you gave
Mhm.
me." So previously Mel had given Dana a
Right.
letter. And she says, "It reminded me of what we had and how special we were together. I guess I forgot in these past 2
'Cause it's
weeks."
been 17 years or 2
Mhm.
weeks. Okay,
Yeah.
whatever, girl.
Mel says, "We cannot be friends." And they get into a fight.
Mhm.
And Mel tells Dana that she bought a ring for Marie, and Dana proceeds to put doubts in her mind
Mhm.
and talks her out of proposing to Marie, essentially.
Which is actually the right
And
move, but
she's like, "You can't do this for someone else. You need to do it for you. What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah." Dana, fuck right off. Go away.
yeah. The end message is correct. Mel should not be proposing to Marie, full stop. But
Yeah, I agree.
Dana's reasoning and manipulation is not the reason.
Agree. Megan and Dana get engaged.
Whatever.
Megan tells her how she told Haley that she owes Dana an apology, and Dana's like, good. Okay. Um, they read their letters professing their love for each other. They do a double proposal. Megan gets down on a knee. Dana can't because her boobs will pop out of her
So does
dress.
this mean that Mel also owes Megan an apology?
She should,
If this is what we're
I guess.
doing,
It's so
it's so
ridiculous.
ridiculous. But yeah, I did
So
appreciate. She's like,
ridiculous.
I can't get on one knee. I can't even sit in this
Her
dress.
her boobs are really on
Her boobs
display
are they're their
for
own
these few
continent over there.
episodes.
Mhm.
Yes, yes. Marie and Mel get engaged. I wrote, this is pretty wild. Mel gives her a ring pop, then gives her a real one, and basically is like, I can change my mind every day here,
Mhm.
but right now, today, we're getting engaged.
Whatever.
Marie, run,
Run.
run,
Run, run,
run.
run.
Let's go to the reunion. So this reunion was filmed a year later.
Yes.
Puddle Monkey, take note. This is what you do with a reunion.
Mhm.
You film it a year later, so everybody's had time to watch everything and can come in and be like, fuck you, da da da.
Right.
Like, imagine if we had Mary Brown of now,
Yes.
you know what I
Yes.
mean, on that couch instead of Mary Brown right when they filmed
Right.
it.
I agree.
You need time to
Let it
like
marinate.
let it marinate, be
Mhm.
bitchy, have some updates.
Mhm.
You know what I
Spend
mean?
some time with your friends in a bar, bitching about this whole thing, and
Mhm.
then come back
Mhm.
with a well-formed opinion.
Yes.
Not an
Yes.
emotional opinion, an informed opinion.
And I'm just going to say the big, love for Joanna Garcia Swisher, whatever her name is. I get it, but like we needed to see more of her
We did need to see more of her, though. I will tell you, there is a lot of pushback in the queer community about her.
for not having a queer host.
Yeah.
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 Representation is everything.
Representation is
Let's
everything.
let's get a queer couple, married couple like they do at Love is Blind
Yep.
with the fucking whatevers.
Lachey's.
The Lachey's. Let's get a queer couple.
Let's get Glenn
to
and
host
Abby.
this. Yeah. There you
Like,
go.
I'm
Done.
not dealing with this nonsense over here.
Done. So, all right. The reunion, everybody comes out. Brittany and AJ, we talked to
Mhm.
first. They're still engaged. I don't know why I have this written down, but I wrote they're wearing a nice sage color.
Yes, they came coordinated. Also, I would like to note Ashley's dress so similar to Shekinah's dress.
Ashley's dress.
That green Miss
Brittany's dress.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, Brittany's dress. Sorry.
Okay.
Brittany's
Okay.
dress.
Yeah.
For some reason,
I
I
agree.
want to
Like
say
a
AJ and
Muppet
Ashley
look.
together all the time because they're the two A's. Brittany's
Yeah.
dress was almost exactly like Shekinah's. So when we were watching the tell-all, when I was watching it with Todd, I was like, is it the same dress? No, it's not, but it's very similar.
It's Muppet
It's
like.
Muppet-like. It's not great.
Mm-hmm. So AJ really opened Marita's eyes about Brittany's relationship to Vitalux. Did you know she owned Vitalux?
I've heard about this thing called Vitalux.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man,
She's
I got to tell
this
you,
for us.
we're on TV. We're saying Little Miss Recap at 10-second intervals.
That's true. We get a montage of AJ talking about herself in third person. And I just wrote, yuck.
I know. It was gross. It was weird.
Yuck. The cast, namely Ashley, agrees that AJ was really forward during the dating week and every conversation was overly sexual. Marita defends AJ, and then AJ does it again and says, well, that's just how AJ is. You know AJ.
Stop.
Fuck right off with this.
Stop, AJ.
Oh, God. Joanna asks Marie how AJ was as a trial spouse, and Marie's basically like trash. AJ was trash.
Yeah.
Marie says she is resentful because Brittany and AJ never stopped seeing one another. Bridget tries to translate here for some reason. Bridget's jumping in.
No.
And she's like, you two, Brittany and AJ, had each other as a support system. Marie didn't have anybody.
That's what it boiled down to, is Marie.
Because Mel was fucking Dana to the Spotify playlist.
Right. And Marie's just floating out there like, where's my person in all this?
Yeah. And no one can really seem to figure out why Marie's so angry. We just kind of go round and round about this. We don't really understand it. Ashley and Marita, they're sitting apart.
Yes.
They're staring at each other like they just want
Burn each other to
put
the ground.
daggers into each other's faces. Yeah. It was unique because Ashley had issued the ultimatum and then wanted the split.
Yeah.
So that was tough. Marita says when they got home, they got back together and Ashley was using her and Marita kicked her out. Marita says she was expecting a proposal because Ashley had asked her dad for permission. Ew. They blame the show. We have a dueling grandparent die-off.
Yes.
You know, whose grandparent's going to die first, and look at me so upset over it.
And who paid the right amount of attention when their grandparent was dying.
Yes. Marita says, I was home in California, and this one was cheating on me. She got this one out there.
That's never good.
Marie is defending Ashley. She's like, well, were you two together? And Marita's like, yes. And Ashley says no.
Right.
Ashley says, "You cheated on me like 5 times, dude. Come on."
I really
And
feel
then
like for the Ashley, because Ashley and Marie clearly hooked up.
Ashley and Marie
Yeah.
hooked up?
Yeah. That's who I think Marita's saying that Ashley hooked up with.
Did I miss that?
That's what I
We didn't
got
get
out of it.
confirmation of it.
That's what I got out of it. Was that because that's why Marie was
Oh.
like, wait, were you single during that time?
Oh, I did not get
That's what
that.
I got out of it. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but that's what I got out of it.
Okay.
Regardless, I do believe Ashley thought she was just because she's still banging Marita doesn't mean they're back together in a monogamous commitment.
Mhm. 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 Well, all I know is Marita screams, "I actually fucking hate you," and Joanna is like, "Whoa, whoa,
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 whoa, whoa, whoa,
whoa.
take it down a notch here." Joanna says nothing
Mm-mm.
through this whole thing, though. Like Joanna could have kind of gotten in
She could
there
have.
and helped clarify
But I also
this,
kind of
but
like that she
she
just
didn't.
sat back and let whatever was going to happen.
Mm. Well, Mel goes after Ashley to comfort her. And for some reason, Brittany supports Marita here. And I don't know why.
I don't either.
Joanna tries to make peace. She says, "I hope I could be of service to all of you." Ashley comes back. Ashley says, "I owned up. I took accountability for what I did, and we spoke. And I cannot believe she screamed that she hates me."
Right.
Marita says, "I didn't realize that Bridget, Kyle, and Ashley had that conversation, and you two were convincing her to reverse the ultimatum on me." I don't even know what's
I don't
happening
either.
here. Okay, they're done. We're gonna have to
We're
leave
gonna
that
leave that
here.
here, Sean Robinson style.
Mm-hmm. Mel and Marie, they're
Wow.
apart. Marie says, "Dana, we had full length conversations about how important Mel was to you. Did you two hook up?"
Mm-hmm.
Dana says, "Yes, after the first cocktail party, we kissed." "Did you have sex?" Dana's trying to dodge this like
Uh-huh.
me at
Yeah.
dodgeball, like
Nope.
just
Nope.
running and crying
Nope.
in the corner
Nope.
instead of answering any questions. I wrote Dana's boobs are wild and she's wearing a big Madonna type cross.
Dana uses her breasts as a weapon. Which I'm not gonna lie, I too, as a large breasted woman, have put the girls out when I've needed to do it.
When I need
Yeah,
to.
which isn't often
I
to
can
be
pull them out
honest.
when I need
But
to. Well, nowadays I gotta lift
well,
them
yeah, there's a
85
lot of
inches and then
there's
put them out there.
engineering that's involved. This girl just walks around because she's
Yeah.
26.
But when I was younger, yes, I was able to just throw them
Mhm.
out there. So Mel says Marie broke up with her, and Marie says when they came back, Marie started putting boundaries down and was pulling back from the food truck. And Marie says, "Do you really think, Mel, that I didn't know you couldn't have kids?" So Marie, this is again another out of context
Right.
thing. Like Marie is kind of saying, you what she's not saying is, "I saw you on camera tell Dana that nobody else knew this big part of you. I knew that part of you."
Right.
Because when you were diagnosed with
Now
lupus,
we
so we
finally
finally get a
know. Yeah.
name. Mhm. When you were diagnosed with lupus, like I did all the
Right. I'm
research.
not dumb.
So I knew. They fight about Brussels sprouts. Mel's running the food truck. And Joanna says, "Haley, is the Spotify playlist the receipt that you were claiming that Dana and Mel hooked up?" Haley says yes. And Haley says it was McGann who referred to them as receipts, the playlists. Mel and Dana will not say they had sex. Dana basically tells everyone to mind your own fucking business.
And I think for Marie, she finally saw, as she kept saying, I saw those 9 episodes. I saw those 9 episodes. I think if Mel had come clean about banging Dana, this would have happened very differently. But I think it's the fact that she just kept lying about it.
Yeah, because don't forget, I went back and watched when she initially denied it. We had a lot of moaning in that room.
Oh, yeah.
There were orgasms in that
There
room.
were orgasms. And as you said, maybe they were sitting across the room from each other masturbating. I don't know. But they were alone in that room and there were orgasms happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Kyle and Bridget, they're fine.
They're fine. They're getting married at some point.
Kyle's mom is so grateful for Bridget and says they are better together than apart.
Great.
Good. Haley and Pilar, these two are great. Haley says the world is fucked right now and we're just trying to elope so that we can get our marriage in writing and seal the deal. Pilar told her parents it hasn't been great, but they're making progress.
Great. Good.
And she kind of goes on this little side tangent, which I really appreciate it, which is like, I need to be sure of
Mhm.
Haley. And if I'm sure of
That's all
her,
that matters.
then other people will take my lead.
Yep.
But when I appear wishy-washy, like I don't know what's, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? And I thought that was a good
I
point.
agree.
Dana and Megan, we get a montage of their life together over the past year, and they're still not getting married, but they're still getting married, but they're not sure when. And Megan's family's coming around, and Megan brought Dana to Thanksgiving. Dana says, I just wanted Megan to believe in
Oh,
herself.
shut up.
I hate
I
her.
hate her.
And Megan says Haley helped her process things. And Megan claims, I would always tell Haley that I loved her, but it was misconstrued as romantic. Girl,
Wow.
that was one of the most romantic things I'd ever seen.
Yes.
Was you two in that bed saying,
I love you, and then
for the
hugging
first
each
time.
other and
Crying.
crying. Yeah. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm in love with you, and I have to go back to this other person that I'm not in love with because I'm so in love with you.
Yeah. We saw
We saw it, girls. Sorry.
I'm telling you right now, this Dana and Megan thing will not
No.
last. Will not. Dana cannot get over this. No. Dana does say probably the truest thing of the entire tell-all when she says, everyone in this room has the right to be furious about something.
Yeah.
Okay. Amanda, everyone in this room
Right
has
to be
the right
furious
to be
about
furious
something.
about something.
I mean, to be fair, everybody on the planet has the right to be furious about something.
Yeah. This is funny, though. AJ love bombs Joanna.
Yes.
Joanna starts to cry.
Yeah.
And they basically say that she is an amazing ally and they're happy for her.
Which is wonderful.
And that's it. That's where we leave this crop of people.
Season 2, not as good as season 1.
I agree.
But I still enjoyed it.
I agree. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
On board for season 3.
Yeah.
But season 1 was something different.
Season 1 was so good. I'm trying to find our predictions. Okay, here we go. We predicted AJ and Brittany go home together.
They did.
Marie and Mel breaking up, go home alone. They did not. They broke up later.
So I'm going to give that to us for a win.
Okay. Haley and Pilar, we said no. Haley was going home with Megan and Pilar would go home alone.
Nope,
we were wrong.
We were wrong, and I'm glad.
Kyle and Bridget together. Yep. Yes. Dana and Megan, we had break up. We were wrong. Ashley and Marita, you said break up. I said together. Yep. So you were right. I was wrong. So we didn't do well.
We didn't do well. That's okay.
No. I mean, yeah.
Whatever. It's all a guess.
What else would you expect?
I know. We usually are batting about 50% here, so it's fine.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Megan emerging and Dana emerging as the victims helped this last crop of episodes be a little more interesting.
Agreed.
But in the end, like everybody just kind of went home with who they came with. So it was like,
or they broke up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. We said
it all.
Now this will drop. When does this drop? Friday?
I think so. That sounds about right.
Yeah. So happy 4th, everybody.
Happy 4th of July.
For those American listening BDFs. And listen, next week I'm going to be on Psych Legal Pop with Tess talking about it and just like that.
I'm jealous.
I can't fucking wait. Cannot wait. Brooke is on vacation. I'm going to show up and I'm not going to be as nice as Brooke has been about this season.
Fine with that.
I can just promise you that.
Represent us, because I would I'd be sitting there behind you like, and that too. And that too.
So bad.
So fucking bad. The only thing that works is Shu. Shu is the only good part of this season.
It is just an entire circle jerk around Sarah Jessica Parker, and I'm done with it.
I'm done. Carrie Bradshaw's a terrible person, and I'm done.
Can you believe the way she treated Miranda?
What the fuck?
It was just rude.
It was rude.
God. Okay. And then I listened to the Writers Room podcast about it. I tried. And Michael Patrick King, there's a woman who wrote this episode. He talks over her the entire time. You can't even.
He's insufferable.
He's insufferable. He really is.
He's ruined this franchise.
I'm going to say something, and it may get me in trouble, but I'm just going to say it.
It's your show. You can say whatever you want.
There's a very small percentage of gay men out there who think they are on the same level as women in some way.
Right. Yeah.
And that is not true.
No.
It is not true. You still, at some point in your life, moved through the world as a man.
Right.
And so, like, it's just, they're different
Mhm.
perspectives. And I think Michael Patrick King does that. Like,
Yes.
he thinks, because I'm a gay man, like, I'm safe to talk about the experience
Of
of
women.
not a cisgendered, toxic masculine man,
Right.
right? I'm the opposite of that. So I can talk about this point
No.
of view. And it's like, no, you can't.
You can't.
Like, it's just, it's, I don't know.
It's bad
He bothers me. He bothers me.
for good reason.
All right, guys. If you haven't already, please follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and all the other places, and join our Backdoor Friends Facebook group,
Yeah.
which is 3,000 strong.
Absolutely. That's fantastic in there.
Yeah. Amanda, thank you. And tell everyone where they can find you if they would like to avail themselves of your services.
You can find me at amandalipnack.com if you're interested in talking about coaching. I've also opened up a new service here. Sounds way more official. But what I found is I've been working.
She'll help you run your food truck.
Exactly. Well, sort of, because what I realized is I've been working with a lot of creative folks who they want coaching on a number of things, but one thing that seems to be a consistent thing is that folks need some help kind of project managing their business.
Yeah.
And so I'm offering that service as well. If you just need help figuring out the systems to use, if you need help getting out of your own way and making things a little bit easier for yourself from just a operations perspective, you can use my project management brain.
Good. Very good. And I'll put the link in the show
Thank you.
notes
Of
for
course you
people.
will.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next
Take
time.
care, everyone. Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to Little Miss Recap. If you'd like to support the show, the best way you can do that is to join our Twin Flame universe, which is our Patreon, Supercast, and Apple subscription feeds. The links for those are in the show notes. You get ad-free episodes and a ton of bonus content. You can also subscribe to the feed so you don't miss an episode, share the show with a friend, and leave a 5-star review. To contact the show, please email me directly at amy@littlemissrecap.com or join our Facebook group, Backdoor Friends. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.